何遠慮しとるんや、真島。少し見んうちに酒あかんようなったんか。
In this scene, we see a character-defining moment. The character in question is dining on a meal called fugu, a type of Japanese pufferfish often served up in chopped up pieces to be eaten. It's a delicious delicacy, but there's a risk associated with it. A deadly one. Fugu possesses a potentially fatal poison known as tetrodotoxin, therefore necessitating meticulous preparation to prevent the fish from being contaminated. Restaurant preparation of fugu is strictly controlled by law in Japan, and only chefs who have qualified after 3 or more years of rigorous training are allowed to prepare the fish. To a Yakuza, this is a status symbol. It demonstrates a dangerous level of tenacity to his subordinates, making sure they know their place. It also signifies a very hedonistic attitude. Why that is evident in the fact that the very large plate this character is dining on is filled to the brim with the delicacy, and keeping in mind that the meal was obscenely expensive in the 80s, it's clearly a demonstration of one's immense wealth. To put it simply, this character is giving a stark reminder to his subordinate that he is, in fact, a subordinate, while also serving as an example of his relentlessly obnoxious personality. All of that gleaned from one scene. To newcomers playing a Yakuza game for the first time, it serves as an amazing introduction to the character. To veterans of the series, it perfectly reintroduces us to a character we are already familiar with, but haven't seen in a while.
これで全員や。久々にうまい酒が飲めそうやな。
You ever think about characters with no redeemable qualities? Characters whose whole personality revolves around them being relentlessly power-hungry and despicable? Characters who barely seem human? Yeah, I think they're often some of the most interesting characters you can find in entertainment media, despite the fact that they lack substance, from a character writing perspective. And I find their blandness interesting, and a good example of this sort of character can be found in the Yakuza series. That character's name is Futoshi Shimano, and that's who we're going to talk about in this here video. That's for the folk who weren't paying attention to the title when they clicked on this video. I'm gonna quote a tweet written by the Twitter account Daily Yakuza / Like a Dragon Characters. Shoutouts to them for being a cool Twitter account. Shimano's tattoo depicts a tiger surrounded in cherry blossoms. The Japanese saying, Ryuku Aiutsu, means that a tiger can rival a dragon. And Shimano's tiger represents a strong force, opposing Kiryu. Shimano is a villain in the Yakuza series that appears in only 3 games in the whole series. Those games being Yakuza 1, 2, and 0. But we're going to focus on Yakuza 1, because that's the game in which his tattoo holds the most significance thematically. And that's because one of Kiryu's main adversaries in Yakuza 1 is Shimano. This motherfucker has 2 whole-ass boss fights dedicated to him and his Yakuza family, and they're fucking difficult. And the reason for that, aside from the fact that Yakuza Kiwami is an obscenely difficult game, is because he's very angry. Very angry at Kiryu, and that's because of Kiryu's relation to Shintaro Kazuma. Basically, since before Yakuza 0, Shimano and Kazuma have been at each other's throats. In a flashback scene from Yakuza 2, it's revealed that both of them, still underlings to Sohei Dojima, were ordered to carry out a hit against a Korean criminal organization called the Jingwan Mafia. Shimano's bloodthirsty ass is absolutely elated at this opportunity, projecting his excitement by berating Kazuma for being opposed to the order.
やるんでか、親さん。あ
あ、皆殺しだ。
皆殺し？
どうした？何か問題でもあるのか？
いや。
なんや風間。行さん人殺したお前が何ビビっとんねん。
そういう問題じゃないんだ。親父、戦争以外の選択はないんでしょうか？
何アホなこと抜かしとんねん。先に喧嘩ふっかけてきたんは向こうやろが。やられたらやり返す。それが極度や。
Yakuza 0's whole story revolves around a power struggle in the Tojo clan between the two, one in which Shimano loses. And the main reason he lost that power struggle in Yakuza 0 is because of a little rookie named Kazuma Kiryu. And that obviously makes Shimano resent Kiryu. So obviously this dude is out for blood once Kiryu gets out of prison in Yakuza 1. And that brings us back to his tattoo. After being beaten once by the dragon, the tiger makes one last attempt to bring the reign of the dragon to the end.
やっと会えたな、桐生。それと風間こそこそしやがって。
島野。
寺田はん、あんた錦山裏切ってわしにつくふり見せてたけどな。そんなん裏の裏まで全部お見通しや。ずっと見張らしてもろってましたわ。お前らといい錦山といい、ほんま脇が甘いわ。ガキはもらってくで。お前らはここでしまいやけどな。
島野よ。
なんや。
おめえさんも相当脇が甘いぜ。
ああ、なんや。親父。
遅えぞ柏木。
へへ、もうすぐクリスマスですしね。屈強なプレゼントをお持ちしました。桐生、ずいぶん苦労したみてえだな。
柏木さんこそ
なんや、風間組はやる気みたいやな。よっしゃ、血の雨降らしたるわ。
And since the tiger is one of the only animals that can rival the dragon, you know it's going to be a bloody affair. And that's exactly what it was. One in which he loses a lot of blood. Because he dies in Yakuza 1. In the end, the tiger lost. Now, the last thing I'd like to examine about Shimano's character is his personality. Remember when I said that characters like him lack substance? Yeah, I just want to reiterate that regarding Shimano. All he wants is power. He has no other ambitions or goals. He just wants the whole of the Tojo clan at his control while living a very hedonistic lifestyle. Like, seriously, is Shimano an actual person? Or is he just a personification of greed and evil? Did dude have any meaningful relationships? Like, who's Shimano's romantic interest? Is he even interested in genuine romance? Does he have actual friends? What was his childhood like? I am not lying to you when I say that these are questions I actually think about in the most random of moments. Yeah, I know that's weird, thinking about a relatively insignificant character from a very niche Japanese video game series, but that's what I have this YouTube channel for, so thank you for watching. Anyway, Shimano really is just the personification of unpleasant.
親父、すんません。
それでそいつはほんまにあいつやったんか。
へえ、間違いありまへん。
そうか、桐生帰ってきよったか。なあ、桐生は相変わらずごっついやつやったんか。
ええ、それはもう。
そうかそうか、ご苦労やったの。ちょっと手出してみや。ご機嫌やさかいな。指2本で許したるわ。やかましか。おい、今のが下手な作り話やったらえんこやすまん話やで。たらお前わしの身代わりになって死ぬこともできるな。
ええ、ただ一つだけお願いがあります。冴島の兄弟に俺が謝っていたと伝えてください。
私の答えだ。
He also looks like his breath smells horrible. I just wanted to get that intrusive thought out there. The main point I'm trying to make is that, despite all of these very undesirable qualities, his unabashed evilness is very entertaining to watch. Watching him try to corrupt Nishiki while Kiryu is still in prison was very interesting.
嫌な思い散々させて、お前が値上げるのを待っとるんやろな。
そんな。
これだけは覚えとけ。風間はな、桐生に組を持たせたいだけや。
でも柏木さんは桐生が出てきたら俺の組で面倒見てやれって。
ドアホ、目覚ませ。面倒見られんのはお前の方や。まあでもそん時は桐生もやりづらいやろうからの。お前の扱いには困るはずや。人も殺せんガキが無理しても先はあらへん。仇にでもなれや。
Seeing him take joy in killing and torturing people.
極道にとって親の命令は絶対。お前やったらそんくらい分かっとると思っとったがな。
親父、兄弟は冴島はどうなったんですか。教えてください親父。
道を外した極道の行き着く先がこの穴蔵や。
親父、
安心せえ。別に殺しはせん。せやけどここにぶち込まれたやつはみんな殺してくれって泣いて頼むわ。なんでやろな。
親父、兄弟は教えてください。
It's all oddly entertaining. Some characters really just have no redeemable qualities. They're just unabashed pieces of shit. But damn it, I can't help but admit they're entertaining as hell to watch. And to give the Yakuza series some credit, there is a little bit of substance to Shimano's character. What with the whole tiger versus dragon dichotomy. Yeah, you can always expect a silver lining when it comes to the more underdeveloped aspects of the Yakuza series. Speaking of that, the next time I talk about the Yakuza series after this video will be about one of those other undeveloped parts, exactly. Next time we will discuss romance in Yakuza. Consider subscribing if you want to catch that as soon as it comes out.